Podcast Live, where you get your favorite hot topics from a Christian perspective. Starring National Gospel Recording Artist, Pastor Ron Todd, the lovely Mel Phillips, everyone's favorite aunt, Penny Ellis, and the swag-tastic Josh Jad. This show is dedicated to our beloved C. Ashley Brown Lawrence. Buckle up, you're in for a ride.
Hey, what's up, everybody? And welcome to the Pew. I am Ron Todd. So glad to be with y'all tonight. We have a great show for you. So come on in the room. Come on, lottie-dottie, everybody. Come on with me tonight, and we are going to have an amazing time. I'm so sad my partners in crime are missing tonight. Mel is just returning home today from vacation, so she's not going to be with us today. And Josh is out singing tonight with David Walker and High Praise. So you just got me, but we have a great show. Lavelle Nero will be with us today. We're super excited about that. He's got some amazing things to share with us, and we cannot wait for that segment. Hey, Yolanda, she says hello. Hello to you. So good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Listen, as you guys are coming in, make sure you hit that like button, hit the share button. Let somebody know that the Pew Podcast is on. Yes. We are here, and we have a great show for y'all tonight. Come on in the room. Kevin says, hey, Pastor Ron and the Pew crew. He's showing us some love. That's my New York brother. Good to see you, Kevin. Y'all, it's just me tonight. I'm representing for the crew. Mel is just getting back from vacation, and Josh is out singing tonight. So you just got me. Lady Mary says, good evening, Pew crew. Looking forward to a great show. It's going to be a good one. I'm telling y'all. Christina said, what's up? What's up, Chris? Y'all come on in. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button. We got a good one for y'all tonight. You do not want to miss this. I promise you. You do not want to miss it. Make sure you like and share. I'm echoing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello, my mother's on. She says hello. Good to see you. Thank you so much. As you guys are coming in, make sure you hit that share button. Share it to your page. Let everybody know that we're on tonight. Lavelle Nero will be with us. He's going to be coming and telling us about some exciting things that are going on all over the country. So you don't want to miss that conversation. It is coming up here very, very soon. Y'all come on in the room. Let's go. How's everybody doing? How's your week starting off? Today is Tuesday. How is your week starting off? How is everything going for y'all? I want to hear from you. I want to know what's happening. Y'all let me know what's going on. How y'all doing? If you're wondering, I am doing absolutely wonderful. I'm doing great. Having a really good time so far this week. Things are definitely coming together. Bishop says you are not echoing. That's me, Christina, on the FaceTime. Kevin said hot and crazy. Yes, let me tell you, it has been so hot. And everybody always talks about, I love the summer. I love the summer. I love it hot. So here's the thing, y'all. I'm a fall baby. So I love the fall. I love the spring. And really, you give me 70, 75 degrees and I'm good. I don't have to have 90 and blazing hot, because to me, it's uncomfortable when it's that hot. You don't want to be outside and all that. So this has been a bit much this summer. The thing is, folks will be like, oh, we didn't have a hot summer. Well, you can't say that this year because it's been hot. It's been very, very hot. How many of you guys like it real hot? I'm just curious. Do you like it real hot? Or you like the hotter the better? That's what I like. Let me know in the chat box. I like it real hot. Hotter the better. I'm good. Let me know. And how many of y'all like me? You're like, no, I'm a fall, spring guy. Give me 75 and a breeze with the sun. I'm good. Yolanda said, no, I'm with you, Yolanda. I don't like it either. No, ma'am. No. Bishop said, correct. Not too hot. Yeah. And see, I'm so dark. But when it get real hot, I just start reverting back up. You can't get no darker, so I just turn blue. It just I don't know. Yolanda says fall and spring. Okay. Kevin Moore says, I think you already know. Nope. I hear you. Lady Mary says, he absolutely not. Yeah. Bishop Todd says, gives you bad hair days too. Yeah, it's hard, especially for y'all women who like to try to keep your hair straight and things. It don't make it easy with humidity and heat. I get it. Yes. All right, guys. Well, as you are chiming in again, thank you for hanging out with us. For those of you guys who are just tuning in, you are watching the Pew Podcast right here on Soul TV. Yes, 2.1 million viewers, and we are so excited about that. So whether you're watching on Soul TV, whether you're watching on Roku, Amazon TV, Fire TV, or you're simply watching on Facebook and YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We certainly appreciate you. All right. Yolanda says, you know how that humidity do me. Right. That's why you be embraced this time of year most of the time. I get it. All right, y'all. Like I said earlier, Lavelle Nero is here. He is going to be telling us about some exciting things that are going on. For those of you guys who don't know Lavelle Nero, he wears so many hats. Many of you know him as he is a well-known manager in the industry. He manages some of the top groups and artists from all over. And so we're going to get to hear about that and exactly what he does for the gospel music industry, as well as what's coming up. What do we have coming up next? So we're super excited to talk to our friend Lavelle Nero, and he is coming up here shortly. So make sure you guys get on the horn, share. Let everybody know on social media that we're on, and we're going to have a great interview with him. Kevin says humidity is the demon. It is. And those who have any type of respiratory issues, whether it's asthma or anything like that, you really got to be careful. You got to be very, very, very careful because it really triggers those sort of issues, whether it's asthma or it's COPD or bronchial type situations. Humidity just doesn't mix. All right. So you got to be very careful. Keep your inhaler handy. Right. Okay, so y'all know we have to do something. We have to acknowledge our angel. That's right, Miss C. Ashley Brown Lawrence, the very first co-host that was casted to this show that went on to be with the Lord. It has been 2 years as of this month. I cannot believe it. But we will never do a show without mentioning C. Ashley Brown Lawrence and what she meant to this show. All right, so make sure, ma'am, sir, if you haven't already, that you download all of her music. Some of us listen to the records she let out on Bishop Walker's projects all the time, like So Amazing and things of that nature. But also don't forget to get her latest single that came out last year. Of course, there's a whole catalog worth of music from her final live recording that hasn't even been released yet. But make sure you grab the Old School Medley by C. Ashley Brown Lawrence. I believe that it shall bless you. And speaking of music, don't forget to download my latest single. It's called I Can Get a Prayer Through. It is available on all digital outlets. And of course, you all know it's still impacting radio today. Thank you guys. So many of you call me and you email me. You send me videos of you guys rocking out to this song on the radio. And I am so grateful that this song is still making waves. So thank you. I appreciate you all. And like I've been saying, new is on the way. Y'all ready for new? Glory to God. New is on the way. I have a new single called As If It Were Your Last Time, and it is coming. I will give you a date real soon. The song is done, but I will tell you real soon when it will be released. And would you look at that picture? I still look like a teenager. Glory to God in the highest. Oh, he's a good God. Oh, shit. Oh. He's a good God. Yes, he is. Hallelujah. No, but we're excited about new music. Yes, Ashley. We will never, ever forget Ashley, right? Never, ever. All right, guys. Not to mention, we must talk about. Thank you. We must talk about the Spin Awards. The Spin Awards are coming up, and we are so excited to be official nominees. That's right. We have to talk about Mel, our co-host here. She's nominated. So, of course, the podcast is nominated for Podcast of the Year. All right. Best late night and evening show on the Pew Podcast. So make sure you guys go to www.thespinawards.com/vote and vote. And as well, vote for Mel Phillips for co-host of the year. All right. Make sure you guys do that. And then vote for yours truly. I'm nominated in 4 categories. So, of course, Podcast of the Year, Best Late Night Evening Show of the Year. And I'm also nominated for Voice of the Year and Podcaster of the Year. All right. So please do me a favor. If you haven't already, go to www.thespinawards.com/vote and vote for your boy and show me some love. Can y'all do that? I would certainly appreciate you if you do. All right, guys. Well, what we're going to do now, because I'm super excited about Lavelle Nero being here and everything that we're going to get a chance to get into with him. So I think what I want to do, and y'all bear with me here because the platform that we use to do the show, they keep making these updates, and it's hard for me to keep up with it. And I'm trying, here we go. Yeah, it keeps making these updates to the platform, and it makes it hard for me to keep up with how to navigate here. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a break in just a little bit here, and we're going to come back, and Lavelle Nero is going to be with us. So once again, make sure you let Lottie Dottie and everybody know that we are here. The Pew Podcast is on, and we have a great show that cannot be missed tonight. For those of you guys who are just tuning in, this is the Pew Podcast, and I apologize because the whole crew is not here tonight. They had some other engagements, but you got your boy. I'm here solo dolo, and I'm holding it down. We still have a great show. I have been saying it since the show has started. Lavelle Nero will be with us today. I can see him backstage. He is ready to go. So make sure you guys get on the horn and let everybody know that we have a wonderful show for you all tonight. And so you do not want to miss it. All right. So I just want you to keep it locked right here, whether you're on Soul TV, Roku TV, Amazon TV, or Fire TV. Maybe you're watching right on social media. Thank you so much. Keep it locked right here to the Pew Podcast. We have so much more in store for you, and we'll be right back.
Hello everyone, Dorinda Clark-Cole here. I want to thank you so much for supporting me over the years. Got something I just want to talk to you about. Of course, Dorin Beauty, as I continue to get questions, everybody's asking me about the company and appearing at past and up and coming Dorin Beauty events in 2025. Well, presently the company will be going through a transition. There are internal issues from a governance perspective that needs to be addressed, and I frankly am not being heard as an owner or founder in this matter, and it makes me feel very uncomfortable. Until the internal matters are resolved, I just wanted all of my fans to know that I will not be appearing at any events for Dorin Beauty. You can catch me on a tour at the Stellar Awards next month. I will have more exciting news for you for the upcoming months, for the ventures that I will be involved in. But until then, I want you to make sure you keep me in your prayers and know that the support that you have given to Miss Dorinda has been just rewarding to me. I love you all, and thank you so much for your support.
voices ring. Hallelujah. We worship the King because you are great and mighty, because of your grace and mercy. We lift up your name, give you the praise, and we sing, holy, holy. Yes. Worship the King because you are great. Because of your grace, Lord. God, we lift up your name. And we sing, holy. Lord, we worship you here. Holy, you're holy. Are you our Lord? Yeah. You're holy. Lord, you're the Lord God Almighty. The angels cry, the elders cry, all of heaven cries, holy. And we pray, let it be done in earth as it is in heaven. Let all God's people cry. Let all God's people cry. Because you're great and mighty, Jesus.
That Wendy Wyatt, no, she sings down. Does she not? Y'all, that was David Walker in High Praise featuring Wendy Henderson Walker, or Wendy Henderson Wyatt with Holy. All right, guys, I'm super excited. I promised you he was coming. So without further ado, put your hands together for Mr. Lavelle R. Nero. There he is, the Barry Gordy of gospel music himself. So good to see you tonight. What's happening, Lavelle?
Same here. Thanks for having me on. Honored to be on your show. My first time on your show.
It is the first, and we interview all your artists and all that, and which is great. But I think they need to see the machine behind these artists. So I'm so glad to have you tonight. Thank you so much.
Yes. So,
and we got to jump right into it, because for those who may not be familiar with you, which they must be under a rock, tell everybody exactly who Lavelle Nero is and what you do exactly.
well, anybody that's probably 40 and up, remember I was a choir director under Downville Voices of Deliverance. And then when Download left for DC, Gene Hodge called me to come over and be the director for the Coaliers. And so that's the beginning part of me, that I was a choir director. Then when I got over to Second Ebenezer, I became the marketing and PR director over there. So a lot of major concerts that were going on either at Shane Park or at the church, I was putting them together, as well as the historical Black College Fair that became a signature event in the city of Detroit. And then my first artist was Richard Ross and Rapture. If y'all remember that group, that was one of the hot groups back in the day, with Richard Ross being the helm of it. And then had some others. His aunt group, Linda Ross, and I believe it's the Voices of Praise or Voices of Power. And then I had Carlos Whitlow and Generational Praise.
Yes,
we're doing the Verizon How Sweet the Sound, and so that, and then of course I was a booking manager for Dr. E. LaQuint Weaver and the Hallelujah Singers. But what got me into managing, I think I was inviting Richard Smallwood, and I had to go through his manager, Roger Holmes, but then the booking manager, Lone Oaks, Jody from Lone Oaks Entertainment. I kept looking at the roster on the booking side, and they were all African Americans, and Jody Manelli Company, they were white. Then I looked on Roger's side, the manager, and I'm looking at all the artists. A lot of them were Black artists, national artists on that label. And my thoughts were, you mean there's no Black managers on that level that can manage our own people?
Right.
That just kind of blew my mind. And so that's when, my first artist, like I said, was Richard Ross. Curtis Pearson came up to me and asked me and told me that Richard needs a manager. And but I remember picking Roger Holmes up because I had brought Richard Smallwood to Second Air. And I picked him up for the airport. And, that's a 45-minute ride. So my thing was, pick his brain. What are you going to do? He going to jump out my car? So I did. I told him what I was doing. I had this artist. he asked me to play at that time, people, cassette. I had a cassette demo, and so I played it, and I showed him my bio of Richard, my press kit at the time. My press kit, and he was like, "Wow, this is nice." So he said, "What you do is you do the 4 states surrounding Detroit, and have your sell your product out of your trunk." He said, "I know, but sell it out of the trunk. Keep your number, how many you sell and where you were, things of that nature." And then he said to me, he said, "As a manager," he said, "it's going to take you a while to get the group acclimated to where you want." So he said, "Look into doing a 3-year contract, because it's going to take you 3 years. First 2 years, you kind of getting them out there, getting to know each other. And the 3rd year, they should be there." So I took all his advice, that little 45 minutes from one of the nation's top management companies. And that's where I kind of applied it and built from that, So yeah, even though, he was the top, but I still, he was willing to share some insight, and so from that point on, I always listen to people that's done it before me, because why reinvent the wheel? I mean, you can tweak the wheel, but those who's gone on before, learn from them and take that and move on and make it internalize it to make it your own by the different tweaks based on your situation.
Wow. I love that. And so that's how you began managing artists.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. I think I told that. This is the second time I've told it in an interview. People just think never worked for radio. I never worked for a label. None of that. But my background is marketing. I have a degree in marketing and an international degree in marketing, because I wanted to be an international lawyer, but I didn't want to move to New York, and I didn't want to, I didn't want to do all that. So, like I tell people, this is not a hobby for me. I have a bachelor's in marketing, an international, degree in marketing, and I teach business on the college level. So again, this is no hobby for me. I am degreed.
Yes. Earned degree. Right. Now, Lavelle, tell everybody, now, how many artists do you have now?
It was 13, it's 12 now. I have an artist in London. I have an artist in Ghana. Then I have a hip hop artist in Atlanta. And then everybody else is here. And then I do consulting for some artists here, some international, some across the country. So I do a lot of consulting. I do workshops. People send for me to come in, and I come from the grassroots. No company, like I said, no record labels, none of that. I got mine from the grassroots, and that's how I introduce myself, tell my story, that I went from nothing to where I am now.
Yeah. Now, do any of your artists have anything coming up?
Most of them will be not Saturday. Yeah, one of them is this Saturday at Saginaw for the Gospel Fest that Vicky Hills, the radio announcer up in Saginaw, she has this Gospel Fest every year. And so Young Men for Christ is supposed to be on that stage this Saturday. Wow. And I think they sing at 2:45. They go on stage at 2:45. to perform. And that's pretty much for this Saturday. Then, of course, the big thing is next Saturday, the following Saturday, where's the Rib and Soul Fest downtown in Hart Plaza, where you are one of the MCs, a host, so whatever.
Yes. Let's show them a little bit about what's going to go on in a couple weeks.
Detroit's Ribs R&B Music Festival, August 8th, 9th, and 10th at Hart Plaza on the riverfront. Grill masters with the best barbecue this side of the Mississippi. Lamb chop, fish, shrimp, even vegan. Over 100 vendors and food trucks. All vendors and food trucks call 800-794-7503.
So the exciting thing about the Ribs Fest is that people don't realize that it's not just R&B, but there is also gospel and jazz. There's a gospel and jazz explosion, and it happens that the whole weekend as well. And so I'm excited because you have put together an awesome lineup. Now tell us, because now I heard that there are some changes this year that people may want to be aware of.
Well, this time, me and Nubia, I had on my way to the meeting, I said, you know what? They need to do a quartet Sunday. And so while we was waiting on Mr. Washington to come, me and Nubia I said, Nubia, what you think about having Sunday be quartet, since that's what they do on Sunday? And she said, I was just thinking that. And I was like, oh my God. So this is the first year it's totally focused the Sunday on quartet.
Wow. Okay,
Totally
so
focused.
Sunday the 10th at the Ribs and R&B Festival is going to be Quartet Sunday.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Now you got to tell us
And then go ahead.
who gonna be there. We got to know. Just give us a glimpse of who Quartet Sunday. Oh my gosh.
We got Yahweh for Christ, Keita Stain and Fire, Walter Stain and Bless, the Trumpelettes. I know it's more than that.
Now is my uncle gonna be there? Is Wayne Tyler and men who will be there?
Yes, Wayne Tyler.
Come on. Yeah.
Man who will be there. Let me see. I'm trying to read this real quick.
Oh, well, you named the top dogs. I mean,
right. Daughters of Vision will be there. Leon,
Daughters of Vision.
Yes, Daughters of Vision, and Leon and the Resurrection Review. They'll be there.
Wow.
You know, that's Sunday. Now Saturday is all your gospel groups, choirs, singers, group. Sunday is traditional gospel. You know, so you got David Whitfield.
Oh yeah. Eloquent Weaver.
Right.
Biblical people. Yep.
So I mean, it's Carl Phillips, Dr. Bunbury and Refuge Temple.
Yeah.
Pastor Mark Holloway and why I can't think of his church name.
Peace
Pastor
and Goodwill.
Mark and his church. Peace
and Goodwill. Yes.
They'll be there. Carl Phillips and Christ Temple. Carlos Whitlow and his new group. Jason Palmer and Nim.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just from 12 to about 5 on both days. It's just so much gospel music that whole weekend on the backstage near. Well, it's not going to be near the water this time. It's supposed to be in the middle. When you come in, it's supposed to be on the right, but not as far back on the end of where the water is. It's in the middle before.
That's going to be great.
Yes.
And for all of you guys who are wondering, Glenda and I will be back for the 4th year in a row. And we are so excited to Saturday. Listen, now, you know, Sunday they're going to thump and bump. I promise you.
But they gonna shut it down on Sunday now.
Listen, they gonna shut it down, and y'all know how me and Glenda do. We gonna keep it up, and we gonna have a wonderful time in the Lord. So listen, now if you get there by 1 p.m., I believe you can get in for free.
Before 1.
Before 1. Okay, so you got to show up before 1. But if they come after 1, how much is it going to be for them to get in?
I believe it's either $15 or $20.
Okay, which is still, I mean, you got to think about it. For a massive festival, the Ribs and R&B Festival is one of the biggest things that happens in the summer here in the Metro Detroit area. I mean, everybody knows that. I mean, the Ribs and R&B Festival is a huge deal. And then to get all of these artists, you get a big concert like this, paying $15, $20 is chump change. That's nothing. All right. So we want to make sure that everybody knows about the Gospel and Jazz Explosion, August 8th, 9th, and 10th. Now, don't forget. So jazz will be on Friday. If you're jazz lovers, you come out and support that. And then, of course, those of you guys who just like good traditional gospel music, he named some of the most prominent gospel groups and choirs in the city. I mean, we talking, you said Pastor Mark Holloway and Peace and Goodwill.
Right, and I forgot to mention Dr. Sean Coney and Manifest.
Whitfield Production, Dr. Quinn Weaver. I mean, this is going to be explosive. And of course, your 2-3 will be there. I mean, you're talking about an incredible time.
Yes.
Sunday. Yeah. Come on. We gonna all pile back there on Sunday to be with that. And of course, Young Men for Christ, y'all already know how they do. I mean,
Yeah.
You are.
And then
already
also,
know. And trumpets will be.
Right, the trumpet. I forgot Kevin Stewart, Dr. Sean Coney.
Kevin Stewart. Come on.
Yeah, Sean
Coney. Yes.
Rodriguez and his group.
Oh, Rodriguez listen. Oh, wow.
Pastor James Jones, Raven LaShawn. I got the calendar to run a show up. Joy Unlimited. I forgot about Joy. Brother Mike, David Lewis. I did say Sean Coney, Leon Jones, and the Revelations. But yeah, so it's gonna be a full day, 2 days,
full 2 days
of gospel. And then you can go get your ribs and barbecue ribs and barbecue chicken, whatever else they got stirring up on them grills out there. Vendors. It's gonna be 3 days: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, this is going to be awesome. Do not miss. And let me tell y'all, we're not judging nobody who decide to go over to the other stage at any time during these 3 days. But come on, we got to make sure we support good gospel music. Right. And a lot of these folks are local Detroit, and these are Detroit's finest. So we want to make sure that we come out and support our people and support Lavelle and the hard work that him and his team have done to bring you this level of gospel music on one stage over 2 days. And like I said, if you get there before 1 o'clock, you don't have to pay anything, which means you probably get there around 12. Don't wait till 12:58 to try to slip through the door, because there will be a line. Again, this is a huge festival. This is not no little, backyard barbecue. No. This is Hart Plaza. It's a very well-known festival. Everybody knows about this. It happens annually every year. And like I said, I've been hosting there for the last few years, and I can tell you there are thousands upon thousands of people that are going to be out there at Hart Plaza. So you want to get there early so you can get a good seat. You don't want to miss it. And then if you're there, you'll also get a chance to shake Dr. Nero's hand and talk to him, and maybe you need some consulting, or maybe you're interested in management or what have you, or any of his services. He'll be out there. So you'll get a chance to meet him live in living color, shake his hand, ask your questions, set up your meetings, or whatever you need to do. And I just think this is going to be a powerful time in the Lord. I'm excited. It's going to be good.
I am too.
That
whole weekend is going to be, that was just the Ribs and Soul, but Motown is honoring Esther Gordy earlier on Friday.
Oh, wow.
And then after Ribs and Soul at the Music Hall, bass player and MD Kern Bradley is doing a tribute at the Music Hall to Boosie Collins.
Wow.
So it's gonna be all kind of crazy music the following weekend that you could go to.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh yeah,
there's something else going on in September too. Tell us about that.
What the Gin is going on, which is founded by Bishop Kenneth Wells, and the Gin is the Gospel Industry Network. We having our regional conference in Mobile, Alabama, September 20. What is it?
24th through the 27th.
Yeah, 24th through the 27th. Also, I'm proud to announce that David Whitfield would kick off his tour of by then the single should be out, so his new single should be out, and so we're kicking off his tour in Mobile, Alabama. Most of them, it's going to be people of the top industry level will be there conducting workshop classes. You can, mingle and shake hands, and it's a big event. So who's who will be there, and up and close and personal. A lot of learning what's going on in the gospel industry, how is AI and how the marketing has changed, how radio has changed, advertise, all that will be brought to the forefront. How hip hop artists need their exposure, and playwrights, everything that connected in gospel. The Gospel Industry Network will be having classes or information you can get to help you in whatever journey you are in this gospel industry.
I love it. So mark your calendars, pull out your phone, scan the QR code so that you can get more information about the Gospel Industry Network National Conference. So we can make sure that we check that out as well. Well, I tell you, it just flies when we're having fun. The show is almost coming to an end. But now, Lavelle, I want you to hang out. We got a couple more things we got to do here on the show. Of course, we have a segment called Hot Topics that we want you to stay and talk because, see, you got good input. We want you to stay.
Before you go, Ron, I know you got a couple of minutes. I will be hosting in 2027. I'm the regional director for the Gin for the Midwest. So I have Illinois, Wisconsin, Ohio, Kentucky, Detroit, and Canada. So
now wait a minute, because this is huge. You will be hosting.
Yes. The Gin of this. I'm the affiliate leader for Metro Detroit. So
wow.
I will be hosting the regional September, pretty much that same weekend from Wednesday to Saturday in 2027.
Look at God. That's all I can. Ooh, that is huge. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I'm excited about it. See, I told y'all that Lavelle Nero was going to come with some great news and some amazing things that are going on, but I didn't know it was going to be that big. These are huge things that are happening. And we're just honored that you came by the Pew Podcast to talk with us about those things. But I told you, he's not going anywhere. He's going to hang out with us, and we'll make sure to get his handles and contact information before he leaves. Keep it locked right here. You're watching the Pew.
Hey, Nashville. Guess who's back? The 40th Annual Stellar Awards is bringing the greatest night in gospel music back to Music City. Coming to you live Saturday, August 16th at the Schimmerhorn Symphony Center. Get your tickets now and prepare to be blessed by the best. For tickets and information, visit www.stellarawards.com.
All right, y'all, we're back right here on the Pew. And let me tell you, do not miss the 2025 Stellar Awards. It's the 40th year. And guess what? Yours truly will be on the blue carpet. That's right. I want you guys to come by and make sure you say hey to me. I'll do a little interview with you. I want to see you on the blue carpet. We are going to have an amazing time this year at the Stellars. So do not miss it. It's going to be on August 16th right there in Nashville, Tennessee. Go to thestellarawards.com, get your tickets now, and meet me on the blue carpet. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great time. You'll get a chance to meet some of your favorite new and legendary gospel artists. And of course, once again, yours truly will be there, of course, bringing the best in your interviews with your favorite gospel artists. And I can't wait to see you as well on the blue carpet. All right. Y'all know what time it is. It is time for my favorite part of the show, except this show, you know, talking to Dr. Nero. But otherwise, my...
Heard you ain't go to church today. Or was it yesterday?
Now, what's your excuse for not going to church?
Don't matter.
What's your excuse?
It don't matter.
We got you covered. And by we got you covered, I need you to get up on your feet. So we got Let me get you. The day won't come back. I feel that thing. I feel that thing.
We don't need no music.
So friends don't let friends miss church, apparently. So they brought the church right. And now, the gag of it all is the friend never opened the door. So he missed church again. He let them have it right outside. They had it with the ring camera because he didn't even come out. Lord have mercy. That was good to me. All right, we are moving to our next story. Take a look at this.
He's all! He's all!
See, Lavelle, this is why we can't let everybody on our pulpit. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That was
that was too much. It was too much. No. He would not have made it on my pulpit. I could tell you that right. Oh Lord. Okay, we moving.
Man, why I just got written up at work today? They gonna bring me in the office talking about something. You don't be watching the Weather Channel. It's 95 degrees. Why you ain't getting on deodorant? I'm like, man, my bad. I forget I was rushing. My manager gonna say, man, you know this the weather that you got it with deodorant with a little bit of cancer in it. Them buddy goof make check on slide me a paper with the official statement. Due to personal hygienic negligence, Ben is unable to perform daily work activity. Get the out of here with your bitch. I ain't even must be all the way yet.
You ain't even musty all the way yet. Your reaction would be cause for me to terminate and send you home. Come on. It's too hot. And don't do one swipe. You need to hit it a few times. Real good. And make sure it's real strong. This ain't the season for speed stick. Come on now.
And make sure they've had soap first, soap and water first.
Do your first work. Gotta do your first work. Please and thank you. Lord have mercy. All right. We moving. I think praise dance, I love it. I love, seeing it, but sometimes we take it too far. Now, what was that? Now, what was that supposed to be? I mean, I'm sure they felt like it was for the kids, but no.
Was that the Cookie Monster?
The Cookie Monster. Yeah, we moving.
Ooh, this lady in here stealing with her kids. Ooh, it's so obvious.
Don't touch us. Don't touch us, ma'am. Don't touch us. Don't touch us, ma'am. Just don't touch me, my kids. We gotta go. Ma'am, don't touch us. Move, ma'am. Can't walk out here with this stuff, man. Let's go. Let's just go. Can't walk out here. You can have that. You ain't getting this. Come on. We gotta get back up. Yeah, come. You better go home. You gonna get hurt today. My kids gotta go to school. I gotta do what I gotta do for my kids. I don't care. You better go on. Don't put that in the car. Go ahead and go. Don't keep trying to get this other bag.
Oh, that's terrible. And she talking about her kids got to go to school. Well, what that got to do with a whole new comforter set?
Right.
That is terrible. And then did you see the gun?
Right. You know, go like, pull the gun.
And then go to y'all put that in the basket. Let me go back and get some more. You don't even know how to be a good thief. Girl, get what you can and get out of there. Y'all ain't got on no mask or nothing. You will be identified, dummy.
Right.
Oh,
God.
that is just Kevin Moore said, shake my head. Lady Mary said, oh no. Terrible. Terrible. Just terrible.
Gotta be one of us.
It's got to be one of us. That's the most embarrassing part. We moving.
Wait, you guys like each other?
Oh yeah, really? Huh?
That's so
the
nice.
rumor mill. It's my husband, y'all.
She took me back.
Now don't start.
I can't.
It was touch and go for a while.
It's so nice to have you both in the same room
I
together.
I know, because when we aren't, folks think we're divorced. There hasn't been one moment in our marriage where I thought about quitting my man.
Did she not get the rumor mill straight or what?
Oh, she put that in order.
She put it in order. So y'all stop going around talking about they divorced and then they separated and they this and they that. That's a lie. And you got it from them first.
But you know, they always try to get gossip on them because they too clean.
They too clean. They just want to get something. Lady Mary said, love them. I do too. I really do. Our forever president and first lady. But yes, she got it together. She sure did. Well, guys, our last story is not such a happy one. Of course, we know that we lost a legend, Malcolm Jamal Warner. And here's one of the tributes that I thought was really nice.
Can you imagine when this race is won? Turn our golden faces into the sun. Praising our leaders, we're getting in tune. The music's played by the madman. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever young. Some are like water, some are like the heat. Some are a melody and some are the beat. Sooner or later they all will be gone. Why don't they stay?
Wow. He's really going to be missed.
He's really going to miss. Going too soon. And, you know, I didn't know him personally, but everybody I talked to just talks about how he was such a good guy. Just a great guy to be around. So definitely prayers out to his family, his children, his fans, and everyone who's touched. I mean, you know, many of us grew up watching him on the Cosby Show.
Right.
And then we, just as the video went on, I thought about how we grow with him, even with Malcolm and Eddie and, you know, The Resident and some of his more recent shows. So this one's tough.
Yeah.
Kevin Moore said sad. Absolutely. All right, guys, we got time for our question of the day real quick. And it goes like this.
Hey, it's me, Tracy. Now, I got a question, y'all. Because now I was going through TSA because my husband been on a business trip. So I was going to meet him for a conjugal visit. And honey, I was going through TSA and it was the same girl I had issues with last time because, every time she needs to pull me to the side and do a search and she fondles my breast. And so here she go again. And I told her before we got through, you should not have to check my breast because I have on a wireless bra. And she said, okay. But when I walked through, did she not say you have been selected for a random search? I said, now you know what? This girl, she's picking on me. And so they're going all through my bag. And I was only going for a day. And so she going through my little carry-on. And, she, pulling out negligees and bras and cute little panties. Little stuff I was going to wear for my husband. And I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. Please do not be putting your paws on my negligee. And she like, ma'am, I have to search this bag, to make sure there's nothing in there. And I'm like, what? Girl, didn't an alarm go off? I thought this was a random search. Don't y'all got a wine or something you can just stick in the bag so you don't have to be going through my unmentionables? That girl, she was in that bag for like a good 10 minutes and finally was like, okay, you're good and I love your taste. And I'm like, taste. She was talking about my negligees and stuff. And so I want to know, my sweet babies, what y'all think? I think I need to report her because that girl, she ungroped my breast. I felt her rubbing very specifically across my nipples one time when she was checking me. She took her hand and she rolled it back and forth across my nipples. What are you searching for? And then you're going through my bag and looking, and I could have sworn I saw her sniffing my negligee. So y'all sweet babies, y'all let me know. Should I report her or do?
Okay. Tracy. The details of this story is so much to unpack. Tracy, you do what you feel like is necessary. Now, if you're feeling harassed, but just know, just like the police, when you go to report any type of officer, you better be ready and you better have your facts in order. If you stretching or, because her doing the pat down, that's going to be chalked up as her doing her job. You saying that she's rubbing across your nipples and stuff like that, trust me, that's going to be justified. As far as her going through your bag, it was a random check. That's going to be justified. Maybe go to another side of the airport. I don't know why you keep running into the same lady, but I don't know. Kevin says she too much. I agree. I don't know, Tracy. I be trying to be on your side, but this one here, Lavelle, I mean, do you think she should report the lady or she need to let it go?
I don't know. I mean, they doing their job,
right?
And so, I mean, what can you expect? You could tell. You could tell when they go out a little bit too much, because I've been where they had to search, step over here and be out of search, and and I said, now, I took my belt off. Be careful now, because my pants may fall down. I got to hold them up, while you going around.
Right.
Bad, But I said, I ain't trying to get no free show out here, but I don't have my belt on, and you doing all that, just make sure they don't come down.
Right. Kevin Moore say, let it go. I'm surprised she didn't go off during the search. Yeah, I think she did pretty good. She did pretty good. So I don't know, Tracy. I'm with Kevin. Let it go. Right. Like the Frozen movie. Let it go. Let it go. Just, let it go. Right. All right. We have had a great show. Thank you so much for being with us, Lavelle. Tell everybody if they want to reach out to you. What's your social media? How do they contact you? Your email, all that good stuff.
Social media is my personal page is Lavelle R. Nero. The company page is Alternative Management and Marketing Group. And then there's a Gen page. You see the little flicker flame, and that's Metro Detroit Music Professionals. My phone number is 313-618-8791. If they want to email me, it's lrnero@altmgtmktg.com. That's Alternative Management and Marketing Group.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here with us. We certainly appreciate it. And we, of course, appreciate you guys for watching. So we'll talk to you for free, and we'll see you next week right here on the Pew Podcast, only on Soul TV.